we're joined by Per Lindberg from MF Global. Now, Per, good morning to you. Thank you so much for coming on the show. In terms of Nokia, it does seem that it's being sidelined just because it's a little bit boring in terms of the designs when you look at the iPhone and Apple products.
Yes, you can say that, and I think this is part and parcel of the mobile device industry and also consumer electronics in general, that you will see a continual change of leadership. It was not long ago, you may recall, that Motorola was stealing the show when thin was in, i.e. the Razr, etc. And now it's the iPhone for the moment. Google is snapping at Apple's heels.
So it is trailing in terms of smartphone. What can Nokia do? I mean, yesterday we had this announcement on Ovi Maps. Does it change anything?
I think Nokia's decision to go free on content is a direct response to Google's business model, i.e. Google is offering content free of charge on fixed internet connected computers, and Google will do so also on the smartphones and the networks that are wirelessly connected. And Nokia, as well as Apple, I believe, will have to respond to that and embrace the same business model in the longer run.
Now, Per, we also had some figures from Sony Ericsson today. Just run me through some of your top pick companies, the ones that you think not only see growth but have that desirability that is going to make it a success in coming months.
Well, I think many companies are well run, and many companies offer good products. It's more a matter of what is contained in the expectations in the stock market, and obviously also which of the companies will execute the best. Nokia is still developing very good products. Obviously, Sony Ericsson is refreshing its, but as we saw this morning, Sony Ericsson, before restructuring charges, is very close to break even, and so is the other joint venture where Ericsson is involved, ST Ericsson, i.e. the mobile technology platforms inside the handsets.
So what are the companies, Per, that is actually the most innovation? I mean, we saw, TomTom, for example, used to rule the navigation systems, and now it doesn't anymore.
That's true, and if anything has happened spectacularly in the last few years, in the last 18 months or so, it's really that a number of companies in the tech space are encroaching on each other's turf. We have Google and Apple. We have Apple entering smartphones. We have Cisco now competing directly with former partners Hewlett-Packard and Dell. Hewlett-Packard, as you may recall, bought 3Com about 6 months ago, etc. So this is something that is changing the competitive dynamics and something that is leading to changes also in the profitability and ultimately in the share price performance of some of the leaders of the past.
Yeah, Per, great to speak to you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.